EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots.
And now, your defending AFC
on the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys winners of 6 of their last 7. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 24-yard line.
They'll throw with May. And that's going to be incomplete. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here's May. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's taken to the 26. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Jets will take over. So out comes this offense to take over the first time. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 20. Drafted number 1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 18. And the Jets first down. First and 10 at the 40.
They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. The 20. 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Gets past one man. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. New England's offense set to go. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a first down.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing here is May. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes the sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Looking to throw. May. It's complete to Diggs. So here's a 3rd and 14. To the air. May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. .36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The Jets offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's got his guys set up great now. 1st and goal. And the Pigs get at the 7-yard line. So the coach putting the blitz on, and remember, that coach, former defender in this league. He loves this.
Yeah, they love to see it happen, because I think they just have that flashback about when they were playing, right? That's what we were taught. That's what we did. And they've used that same impact with their own teams and do the same type of teaching.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they start in the best of all positions. 1st and goal. To throw, it's May. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
Stevenson diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And New York set to take the field. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Harold Landry. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Murray. He'll complete this one. Okonkwo. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 37. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
1st and 10 at the 37.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 74 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Jets. 1st down.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have taken the lead. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
And able to get this out to the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle was there but couldn't bust free.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
15 yards on the play. And the Patriots first down.
Slot man moves right.
First and 10 at the 43.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's second down.
Stephon Diggs. Out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
They go play action now. May. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him.
A 7-yard loss.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Bryce Baringer now. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And he's been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we'll see much more of him as this game goes along. Here's Murray. That's taken in by Watson. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Murray. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
A gain of 14. First down.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Marcus Jones.
To throw is Murray. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. You can look at this Patriots defense. They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Milton Williams. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Patriots take over. Looking to put a drive together. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
This will be fielded at the 17. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and Kyler Murray headed back out onto the field. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here where he ranks among the NFL quarterbacks. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, it's Murray. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete. He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
Throwing now is Murray. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing again, Murray. A complete once again to Watson. Going to call it no gain there on the first down play.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Murray now to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he says, we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's May. He finds Douglas complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The tight end Henry here in motion. They'll throw with May. They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
May going to give it to Henderson. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one, because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Another Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Keyshawn Butte, his first touchdown on the year. And the Pats are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field, the extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. That time a 6-play drive, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Flexing his muscle at the 30. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The New York set to take the field. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, nice chunk of yardage. 92 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Murray now. And he'll find Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
That's another Jets first down. A gain of 21 yards.
To throw, it's Murray. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots.
Murray going to throw. A Cockrell holds it in left side. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Shotgun now from Murray. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
That's another Jets first down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Jets.
Here's Murray. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. But, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
That's a gain of 8.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So on comes the field goal unit for the Jets. Here's Nick Folk. And this one will be a 29-yard attempt. Folk's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Henderson. And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 5. Yeah, he'll try to run with this. Still going inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So this play, until recently, only something you'd probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment running plays like this, and they still worry about it. But when you can break up big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs. You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Drake May with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Patriots have moved out in front.
And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Jets 17.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Jets, 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, New York.
Back to throw. Murray. Got his man, Conquo. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
That's another Jets.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Murray. And he goes down. It's a Patriots save. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd down.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. To the sideline and incomplete.
That's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on 3rd down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And with time running down, they go down to a name. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the 2nd half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And he's run well here the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
That's another Jets first down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Jets first down.
Back to throw. Murray. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. To throw again on second down. Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 33.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Murray. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 12-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up.
Touchdown, Jets! Christian Watson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets have retaken a third quarter lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Patriots 21.
So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
So the opening drive of this third quarter, they're trying to set the tone for the second half.
And without a doubt, they did exactly that. I've known coaches who have said the first 5 minutes of each half are so important to do exactly what you said, which is set the tone. I've also heard coaches talk about the first 5 plays. Let's go out and be aggressive right off the top. That's exactly what they did.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw, May. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
That'll be dumped off to Gainwell. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Fair Marquette signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
On play action, May.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Miles Murphy, his 2nd sack of the night. And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the 3rd quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brian Brzee fought in and got him down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
It's this complete to Bunte.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
A gain of 13 yards. It's now 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Henderson.
But he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Henderson going to run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play.
Yeah.
But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the 3rd quarter. Well, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Now Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And down he'll go at the 25.
And the Jets, 1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down, Jets.
Straight ahead is Hall. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
To throw is Murray.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. On the return is Jones. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return.
And they will take over first and 10.
Looking to put a drive together.
Play action. May.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the return will stop right around the 25.
So another interception for him on the year. He is making quite a splash in his rookie campaign.
And most linebackers feel they're lucky if they get 1 or 2 of these a year, because once you start getting to 3, 4, and 5, that's when you know you've got a special player and someone the quarterbacks have to account for.
So here are the Jets now to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting, as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive first and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Here's Murray.
He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And the Jets are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That's good for our Jets. First down.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Touchdown!
Christian Watson
with now his second touchdown of this third quarter.
And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. On for the extra point is Folk. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Jets.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Patriots ready to try again on offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Off the play fake. Here's May.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough.
Now a 2nd and 2.
It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter.
From the shotgun, May with it. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And the Patriots first down.
first carry for Kenneth Gainwell.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Douglas.
Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's May. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To the air, May. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs from 8 yards out.
And the Patriots have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And this offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Murray now to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play fake. Murray. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Paul want to give up the middle. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 154 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Murray now. And a completion to Wilson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down.
First down. A gain of 14.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the 1st.
That's another Jets. First down. 1st and goal, Jets.
They'll run with Hall.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
From the gun, Murray. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Chigakonkwo from 4 yards out. And the Jets are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. New England's offense set to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll throw with May.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 6. To throw, it's May. They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield.
7 yards there and a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Now May on the sneak. And he will have a Patriots first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's been a good drive so far. They just wanted to keep it going, so they call low-risk, low-reward play. No one's worried about picking up big yardage here. Quarterback sneak, keep the chains moving, and pick up another first down.
From the gun, it's May.
He completes it to Henry. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Patriots first down.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
He's brought down
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, along with Henderson.
And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 31.
54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line.
A loss of a yard.
4th down. Here's May. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
12 yards. And the Patriots first down.
Henderson now on 1st and 10.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Douglas.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They're going to throw. May.
Throw left side complete. That's Douglas. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. 20-yard touchdown.
And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. The extra point now for Borregales.
And the lead is down to a field goal now. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a New England touchdown. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The New York set to take the field.
Their lead back down to 1. Score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here. 10.
Looking to put a drive together. On play action, it's Murray. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing now is Murray.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Jets, first down.
A handoff for Hall.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Murray.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 20.
They'll give to Hall.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Murray from midfield.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Here's a give to Hall.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall,
his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Jets are able to extend their lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Folk connects on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So the Patriots now down by 10. 2:24 to go. They're down to 1 timeout plus the 2-minute warning. So speed will certainly be of the essence. Down 2 scores late. The tight end Henry here in motion.
Throwing here is May. They'll swing this out to Henderson.
Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the
So the Patriots with the
line.
football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To Henry. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
Short pass caught by Henry.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jets' 21.
Back to throw again.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And Henry's going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as he's down inside the 15.
Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
42.
And the Jets have got it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. They have tried to throw at him, has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Jets, they pick up win number 7 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.